Education and awareness is the only weapon in our hand. Let us accept the challenge to fight against HIV/AIDS. We must support and care for the people with HIV/AIDS with compassion and understanding. HIV/AIDS is a world epidemic. Although we are making new advances in combating this virus, there are many new infections every year. The best way to keep yourself safe is to stay informed. You should know what and how it spread and how to prevent it.
Infected, a research study about HIV/AIDS, prepared by Argil Amiel, Maguyan Jean Maris, Villafranca Rachel Ann, and I, Reyes Raven Richie, prepared to Mr. Ebenezer Mondes. Let's proceed to our topic. What is HIV? Or also known as Human Immunodeficiency Virus. A unique type of virus. Bakit? Kasi ina-invade nito yung mga T-cells natin or yung CD4 cells. Na kung saan yung CD4 cells, yun yung defense mechanism nating mga tao. It is global threatening. At dahil meron nga daw kasabihan about HIV na it's preventable, manageable, but not curable. Next slide. What is AIDS or Acquired Immunodeficiency Syndrome? Ito yung second stage ng HIV. Diba nung nasa HIV, ang sabi, nababawasan na daw yung T-cells o yung CD4 cells na kung saan yung CD4 cells, yun yung nagiging defense mechanism ng ating body. Tapos yung mga patient, sobrang hina ng immune system. Tapos minsan, nagiging lead pa to para mamatay ang isang pasyente. Next. HIV/AIDS history. In circa 1900, from monkeys to humans, somewhere near in modern day in Kinshasa in West Central Africa, may isang hunter doon na bumatay ng isang chimpanzee. Ngayon, yung blood ng chimpanzee ay napano doon sa open wood ng isang hunter. Yung ano na yun, yung blood na nung chimpanzee na yun, hindi sila harmful dun sa mga chimpanzee, pero pagka sa human, ito ay nakakamatay. In 1989, scientists find that even before AIDS symptoms develop, HIV replicates widely in the blood. The goal of treatment shifts to keeping HIV at low levels. In 1991 to 1992, inintroduce naman yung red ribbon para yun yung maging simbolo ng AIDS. Tapos, nung AIDS becomes the leading cause of the death in US in men age 25 hanggang 44. In 2001 to 2002, UN Secretary General Kofi Annan proposes that global fund to fight HIV, AIDS, TB, and malaria. The treatment is still totally unavailable to majority of people living with AIDS. Hope for tomorrow. Researchers have discovered more than a dozen antibodies that target the HIV virus. They hope that these discoveries will lead to a vaccine that offers long-term protection.
HIV/AIDS can be transferred through bodily fluids. For example, kapag nag-donate tayo ng dugo, then yung donor na yon ay infected ng HIV and AIDS virus. Pwedeng, pag nasalinan ka, pwedeng magkahawahan kayo. Through sex. Meron itong dalawang uri, ang anal and oral. Then, according to the statistic, the highest ratio of HIV and AIDS is male and male intercourse. Why? Because male is the carrier of the disease and female is the only receiver of disease. Then, kapag yung dalawa, yung male and male ay nag-intercourse sa isa't isa, magkakaroon ng maraming sakit. Mother to baby, during and after the birth. Dun sa before the birth of the mother, kunwari yung mommy ay infected ng sakit. Pwedeng yung nasa napupunan niyang bata ay may mahawa din. Tapos, during the birth naman, yung bodily fluids of the mother is active. Kaya may tendency mamatay yung bata.
Ngayon naman, i-discuss natin ang estimated HIV diagnosis by sex and transmission rate at year of 2011. Yung dark blue, male-to-male sexual contact. Yung light blue naman, injecting drug use. Yung brown, male-to-male sexual contact and ITU. Yung ITU, yun yung nagpapaturok ng bawal na gamot. Yung pink naman, heterosexual contact. And yung light green, other. Dito muna tayo sa graph ng males. Makikita nyo na mas marami ang amount ng dark blue. Yung dark blue, male-to-male sexual contact, which amount of 30,570. Then yung pink, heterosexual contact, with total of 4,588. Yung light blue, ito yung injecting drug use, which total of 2,220. And yung brown, male-to-male sexual contact and ITU with total of 1,407. And yung light green, ito yung other with total of 36. Ang kabuuan lahat ay 38,825. Dito naman tayo sa graph ng female. Makikita nyo na mas marami yung amount ng pink. Yung pink, heterosexual contact, which total of 8,814. Yung light blue naman, yun yung injecting drug use with total of 1,428. Tapos yung light green, yun yung other with total of 15. Ang kabuuan lahat, 10,257. Ngayon, i-discuss naman natin ang estimated diagnosis by age at year of 2011. Makikita natin sa x-axis ang rate per 100,000 population. Sa y-axis, makikita natin dito yung age. At age of 13, halos wala pang 5% yung percent ng yung pagkakaroon ng HIV/AIDS. At age of 15 to 19, ang percentage niya ay 10. At age of 20 to 24, dito na tumataas yung percentage ng pagkakaroon ng HIV/AIDS na isang tao. At habang tumatanda ang isang tao, bumababa na yung percentage ng pagkakaroon ng HIV/AIDS.
Yung next slide naman natin is estimated HIV diagnosis by race or ethnicity noong 2012, noong 2011 din. So, dito naman pinag-uusapan kung ano ba yung race or ano ba yung lahi na mas mataas yung rate ng HIV. So, ngayon, ganun pa rin. Ang rate natin is 100,000 per population. So, makikita natin na dito sa graph, ang Black American, African, merong pinakamataas na HIV cases, which meron siyang approximately 65 to 66 times dun sa rate ng 100,000 per population. Then, sumunod lang dun yung Hispanic or yung tinatawag nating mga Latino races. At pinakamababa dito ang White and Asian, which has also gained as less than 10 of the 100,000 population rate. Next tayo. Next naman is yung papakita natin dito. Ito yung total ng local sa HIV population sa Philippines. Ito yung rate ng pagtaas from 2007 to 2011. So, dito naman is number of cases starting from 500 to 2,500. So, dito, tumaas tayo ng 587% from the actual from 2007, 587% agad yung nag-increase dun sa HIV cases natin. So, 2007 makikita natin na meron tayong 342 na cases lang. Then, at 2008, yung rate nung 342 bumili ng 528, naging 835, naging 1,591, and last 2011, meron na tayong HIV cases which is 2,349 na nag-gain ng 587% of increase. At yan ang HIV cases na reported and documented of the Department of Health ng Philippines Republic. So, yeah, next. Ito na lang yung mga paalala natin sa mga tao kung paano natin ma-lessen yung ganitong cases or infection para at least kung gusto nating maging mas maganda yung buhay natin, dapat inaalagaan natin to. So, meron tayong primary prevention of how we can protect ourselves from HIV. It is the 5 ways of how we can protect ourselves. So, first, abstinence. So, pag tinawag natin ganon, ang tinatawag nating abstinence, ito yung mono relationship or loyal ka dun sa sex partner mo or dun sa asawa mo sa pakikipagtalik. So, yun. Then, next is protected sex. Ito yung mga pinopromote ngayon ng Department of Health, which is makikita naman natin na merong mga cases na gagamit ng pills, condoms. Ito yung mga cases na kung saan napoprotect natin yung sarili natin from sex and infection of HIV. Next is the sterile needles. So, bakit ba mahalaga to? Kasi dapat natin gamitin yung sterile needles kasi hindi naman pwede na kung ano yung in-inject natin dun sa ibang tao, yun pa rin ang i-inject natin dahil hindi lamang HIV yung pwede nating makuha kundi different infection from the other patients and other people na nagtitake or gumagamit ng needles. And next is new shaving or cutting blades. Dito naman, inaano natin yung kung paano ba yung proper, most especially mga men. Kasi syempre, pag nagbe-blade tayo, nagkakaroon tayo ng laceration or yung pagkakat ng skin part. And doon, dapat mas mabilis yung infection kasi open wound siya para lang siya mga leptospirosis. Na kapag merong mga infected fluid na naandun, ay pwede natin siyang mahawa ang isang tao directly kasi kahit micro na sugat ay makikita or makukuha pa rin or makakahawa pa rin ng HIV. And that's all.